Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Style and City Diaries,
Brought to you by your favourite and fabulous cousins, Prinny Ray
and Amber Lay. Yes! Woo!
You know what? It feels so good. As much as I love guests, don't get me wrong, I do love a guest, but I really do enjoy when it's just me and you.
Because you just don't have to really think.
Not
Or
even
be
just
on. You
that,
just
but like the girl chat and like
yeah.
Because I know like a lot of you like tune in like for us, and you want to hear like what we gotta say, you know. But yeah, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, it does feel good.
The week of love.
It's the week of love. So when this comes out,
Valentine's would have passed.
I hope you had a lovely Valentine's,
Yes.
Galentines, Friendentines, whatever tines you had.
Valentines.
And if you didn't, I hope you had a nice Tuesday.
Yeah. And we go again another time.
Yeah, it is just commercial things, to be honest. Like, come on. No, right now, at the age that I'm at, I'm like, obviously it's nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice for someone to make that effort, but like, I'm not like,
Yeah, I think for me, this is the first year of like a Valentine's when I'm single and I'm not actually feeling away.
Yeah.
Like, because usually it's like, I'm not sad, but I'm sad. You know what I mean? But actually, I'm just like, it's just another day. Like, fucking get it over and done
And I think
with.
as well, it being on a Tuesday is so stunning because it's the start of the week. Like, I don't have time.
Yeah, it's not like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
It's like you're really feeling it.
But yeah, no, I'm just like, nah, I'm not. I don't feel any way. Like, obviously, it would be nice. I don't have anything wrong. It would be nice to have someone and like, I don't know, get a rose or.
Is there anyone that you thought maybe I should just message and be like, so what are you doing tomorrow? Like, what are you doing for me tomorrow?
No. I mean, my line was literally, I mean, I had an interesting week, but my line it was like, I talked to no one. Like the apps on my phone are like Depop telling me there's discount on fees.
Same.
High five.
So
yeah, there's no one to like spin the block. And also, well, we'll get into it with our question.
Yes.
We got two questions.
Yeah,
if you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you follow us on Instagram because now we're going to be like engaging.
Yeah, and like bringing you onto the podcast.
Yes, bringing your responses onto the pod.
Sorry, while we're on that topic, if you could just take 2 seconds to leave us a review, like, comment, and subscribe. And also if you want extra exclusive content, you can sign up to our Patreon, Dating Diaries, and it's only £3 a month. And it's really cheap.
And you can find out about how my life changed in a week.
Yeah, because she's going to tell it on Dating Diaries.
But
oh my god, did you kiss someone?
Oh,
what?
I kissed the
oh,
listeners.
Okay.
Like,
so yeah, sorry, ad break over, but yeah, it would be really, really great. And yeah.
Sorry, you know what? I'm in that mood where it's like, you know, when you're so tired, you're delirious.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk right now on like tiredness. But what I was saying was like, guys there is that weird like buffer period between like Christmas. I think it maybe starts like mid-December to like end of Feb, where it's quite difficult to start talking to somebody new. Because first it's like, am I getting you a Christmas present? And then now it's like, are you going to be my Valentine? So I feel like I've always found that is a weird time to like first start dating. And my dating life is always really quiet around that time. And then it's like we get to March and I'm like, let's go.
I've always started dating, even like exes. The first time I started dating to them has always been end of November, early December. Always.
I've had
and then I've had like the Christmas, the New Year's, Valentine's. It's so back to back.
I've had a November. I've had a end of summers. To be fair, I pick them up any time of the year, to be honest. There's no rhyme or reason. Anyway, let's get into the questions of the week.
I just need to really quickly text my dad. I reckon give it tomorrow. Basically, I can say it now because it's going to come out after. basically my mum's Apple Watch has gone bust, so he went and bought her one. He's like, I'm going to give it to her today. I'm like, give it to her tomorrow. And he was like, I'm like, it's actually Valentine's Day tomorrow. Like, it's more romantic. Yeah. I mean, it's a watch. Don't know how much romance is in that. But, like, why would you give it today?
You know, men are just like, they're I don't know. I really don't understand. So if I was listening to the Receipts podcast and Audrey, obviously, you know, she's always been banging on about like, I'm 30 this, I'm 30 that. So she's like older, like mature. She's literally like, I have like stopped trying to figure out men and understand how their brains work.
There is no point.
I never related to someone. I was like, wow, so even when you get older, you still don't get it? Okay, cool. Let's just accept that we're never going to understand those people. And that is that.
We're not. Right. So let's get into the question. So we asked 2 questions to our followers. If you don't follow us, you can catch us on Style and City Diaries on Instagram and like everything else. Apart from Twitter, it's Style City Diaries. And
bad vibes
on Twitter, not enough characters. So the first question was with my brilliant Valentine's Day nail art.
Hello.
I don't know which one's me.
If you're on YouTube, that's what she's showing you.
So, what do you do if the guy you're seeing goes distant before Valentine's Day?
Okay, so before you say what the responses were, what would we have to put ourselves in the scenario?
Oh, should we not read first and then put ourselves in the scenario?
What do you think? All right, read first.
Okay. One of them... Okay. So one of them said block him.
Okay. Extreme.
I reckon so. Someone else said move on to the next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fairs.
Why
understandable.
Being weird to me? Yeah. That's such a
oh my god! Why are you being weird to me? I'm outside your mama's house. Someone else said he can kindly go to hell and will never hear from me again in life.
No. The girls.
No.
No, you know what? Everyone's actually just been hurt.
No, everyone could like. There's a recurring theme of like, fuck that man. I fucking hate him. I literally met him last week. Let's give him a chance. God. And someone said, turn up to his house. He's obviously missing me.
Scary. But maybe.
Hey, you didn't want to make plans. I made them for us. I'm here.
You know what? It's actually hearing the some of the responses is quite interesting because I don't know if I feel triggered by the fact that I never really place so much importance on Valentine's to specifically get offended. Like I think it probably stems from the problem that I give men way too much grace. Yeah. So if a man is like acting distant, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's probably because, you know, it's early days and he just thinks it's awkward, like the Valentine's thing. But that's cool. But like, why is it cool?
No, it's not.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I should be like, bitch, like, am I your Valentine's or nah?
So I've got an anecdote for you.
Oh god.
Is
it actual anecdote?
Yeah, it's a story. It's a real life story.
Okay. I
of my
thought
life.
You got confused an analogy.
No, it's an anecdote.
Could happen.
You know,
it's great company for that kind of shit.
So last year when I was seeing the Big Fat Burger CUNT.
Also, sorry, can I just pause right there to just say, listen, if you're listening...
Oh, sorry, no, we've got a big boy disclaimer to make, right? Because
I thought this was a safe space.
We thought this was safe. It's come to both of our knowledges that people have been going around and sending specific episodes to people who we may or may not have spoken about. And quite frankly, that is snitching. That is barefaced snitching. I don't know which one of you motherfuckers is fucking doing this shit, but that's fucking snitching. So guys, send this to the person they keep fucking sending it to, right? Why is it snitching? I hear you say, even though it's on an open forum.
No, literally on the World Wide Web.
If they was listening to it themselves and came across it, fine, because it's there. But for you to listen, hear, clock who it's about, to then actively take your big fat fingers, tappy titty tap tap, yo, listen to this, they talk about you, you're a fucking snitch.
No, and also...
And snitches get stitches. And I don't know what to fucking say on this thing.
No, but also my thing is that I just feel like, you know, we create this amazing community that listen to us and we're all like going through life together. So it's like, whose side are you on?
Yes!
Like, So you're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be on our side. You don't go to the person who has traumatized my life.
Yeah, and I'm just talking about it now, going through therapy, because this is very much a therapizing podcast.
No. Because when you're about to start this, I was like, girl.
No, be careful. We need a disclaimer. No, real talk.
No, but please don't do that, because we like to be like, candid. Now we're going to start censoring ourselves.
No.
I mean, we're not really.
We are.
We're not
I
really,
am.
But...
I am. Because there's snakes in my life. What the fuck? It's really rubbed me the wrong way. Now you reminded me.
And now she's actually shy to even tell the story of how she stumbled upon this information.
You should. Yeah, I can't even say how I stumbled.
Can I say? Come on. Entertainment. I'll do a short version.
Right, okay.
A short version. Basically,
careful.
Very short,
really censored.
Like 3 sentences.
Yeah.
Very short. Basically, somebody that she's spoken about on this podcast and said things. She was in a conversation with them, and they were like, "Yeah, like you chat shit about me," and she's like, "Rah, like who am I talking to?" He's like, "Yeah, you chat shit about me openly." And she's
on
like,
camera.
What? Yeah. Like, how do you know we got visuals? How do you know we got visuals? We only just got visuals.
We can go back and find it. Because
do you think it's on camera?
He said on camera.
Oh, all right. Not
let's
many
find
episodes.
it. Yeah, anyways.
And she was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, on your little podcast." Oh, he didn't say little, but I'm just throwing it in for extra effects. He's like, "On your little shitty podcast." And this bitch was like, "Oh."
I was like, nah, the way I got hooted up weren't right. I was like, do you know what? Shit, then. I was like, you got me. Gotcha. I couldn't say shit. I was like, look, maybe in that time I was a bit upset. Who knows? I always speak so lovely about you on the podcast all the other time. And you ain't sending those episodes, so are you? When I'm singing their praises, you ain't saying, oh, look, she said something really nice about you. You ain't doing that, are you? You little snakety snakes. Anyways, the point is, guys, this is meant to be a safe space. We keep you lot anonymous.
I'm crying. Sorry.
Like, we deserve the same.
Anyway, sorry. Big Fat Burger. Right. The anecdote.
So I started seeing Big Fat Burger, CUNT, in December. We started talking and then properly picked up in January because whatever. Nothing was
what happened to
ever mentioned about Valentine's Day. He didn't even message me on the day. He messaged me the day after.
He had a girlfriend.
Because the day before, he went to a friend's wedding. Mm-hmm. And then on the day, whatever, I'd already planned that I was going to take my mumsy out. Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, God, I thought you might be busy. I was like, well, no one's fucking tried to make plans with me, have they? Yes. And now I'm looking back and in hindsight, you're a little thick bitch. Amber, the signs were right there.
It's a red flag. It's a red flag right there, bro.
And then the evening of it, or the early hours of the morning, I've deleted the texts. You'd be very proud of me, so I can't go back to. This is why I keep them.
No, it's just like psychopath vibes, like.
And he just sent me pictures of like the wedding, and I was like, oh yeah, lovely, lovely. And then he's like, oh, so what was you up to last night? And I was like, are we just gonna skip past the point of fucking Valentine's Day? Bet. So I was like, took my mum out for Valentine's Day. He's like, that's so sweet. You're such a lovely daughter. Oh my God.
Well, I have an anecdote while we're on analogy notes. Well, my ex, obviously, this time last year was when it was all unraveling. Before I found out that he had another little girlfriend. So, God, don't send this to him. Joking.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
And basically, I mean, there's quite a few stories, but the part I'll tell is that I was going away. I went to Dubai, my friend's hen, and flew out on Valentine's. So we were very clear.
Oh my God, you weren't even here.
Yeah, I wasn't here. So we had said, and that year, I think it was like on a Monday. It was on a Monday. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be away. And it was like, come in closer. And I was like, you haven't really said anything about the weekend? Because it's like, if Valentine's on a Monday, you're supposed to do something on like the Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, like my diary, I'm not getting a calendar invite. And I was like, right, like, so what, are you going to ask me to be your Valentine kind of like joking about it? To kind of like talk about it? And he was like, oh, like, ha, he. And I was like, what did I say? I said, what? So are we not doing anything? What? Because I'm not here. And he's like, yeah, like you're not here. And I went, no. But it's like, it's a Monday.
So it's Sunday?
Do you get what I'm saying? But me, little dumb bitch over here, I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, what about? But it's like he kind of like skirted around the whole situation. It was very much like, oh, you know, like you're not here, so
we'll just skip it.
We'll skip it, or like kind of made it seem like, oh, like when you get back, or like there's no kind of like. So I'm there thinking, all right, cool. Like I'm not gonna make a big deal. I'm not gonna do dramas. Like I'm definitely gonna get like flowers on the day. You know, like. Definitely.
Of course, we are just
definitely gonna get flowers.
Why expectations?
No, terrible.
Is the number one.
So I'm at home, like wake up in the day. We did our love you night, happy Valentine's, did a chit chat in the morning, cool. And I'm packing. I've got to leave around like 4, right, to go to Heathrow Airport. So I'm like 10 o'clock, no knock on the door. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I'm like, and you know when you do like the pre-clean before you clean the whole place, before you go and clean the plate, you know, when there's nothing even around that you can even, I'm just standing there in the clean flat like this.
Like what?
3 o'clock.
Wow. No flowers.
I'm like, wow, that is actually so rude. And it was like, it's those moments where it's like, men actually tell you they hate you.
Yeah,
without telling you.
And
they make it very clear
that
they actually hate your guts. And we're just, well, me, not anymore. To benefit of the doubt. But actually, I should be more like these girls that are like, go to fucking hell.
Yeah, what do you mean? It was coming up to Valentine's Day and it's crickets.
Right now, like, go to hell in fucking business class. Actually, get in a fucking private jet.
Sorry, I just can't believe that, like... He literally ignored me the whole of Valentine's Day. They came back and I didn't even think twice about it.
You're like, hey, let's pick back up where we left off. You know what our problem is though? We have cool girl syndrome.
Yeah, but we
just like, I'm too cool for school. Like, I'm
whatever,
chill.
go with the flow, lay back. You want to text me? Cool. You don't?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to seem like I'm too...
I speak to you when I speak to you.
And you know what?
And that's what fuck up.
That
effed up.
Is a subcategory of pick me.
Yeah.
We are pick me's.
Really?
We are pick me's.
Right.
Because I'm trying to be cool, because I want to be picked. Because I think that if I'm causing problems,
I'm not going to get picked. But I also have this weird complex of communication that's like a trauma response of like... What? Of like, I don't want to communicate too much in case it's like too much because of like my ex. I wonder which ex you lot think I'm talking about now.
But that's a pick me.
Because every time I'd like contact him and be like, what do you want? So I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to bother you. So now I'm like scared to contact people.
I'm laughing. It's not funny. You know what? So we actually had to unpack this trauma one day because like,
what is not normal?
Let's say like she calls me. No, okay. Maybe it's my problem. So I'll call her and I'll be like, what's up? And the way she responds, she's like, you called me. I'm like, whoa, like I'm saying hi. And she's like, sorry, like I just get really traumatized. If someone asks me like, what's up? I feel like I'm like you're pressuring me or something. I'm like, it's just a saying.
Because I'd call my ex and he'd be like, yeah, what's up, Am? Like, what? And I'd be like, oh, I'm just calling to say hi, like you're my man, like hi, like you're my man, like does something have to be up? And it would always be like that. So now I'm like, I ain't fucking calling anyone ever again in my life.
To be fair, mine kind of did the same, not so aggressively, but it was kind of like what do you want?
Yeah,
like it wasn't like but it was like subtle.
Yeah,
what are we actually doing here?
Yeah, like why are you calling my phone? Like it's abnormal for your girlfriend to want to give you a call and have a chat. Like I'm walking down the road and bored, hiya.
Yeah.
So now I've got this fear of contacting people, which is why I have this fear of talking on the phone.
But you've overcome it a little bit.
I have. I've been really good, haven't I? Thanks. Anyways, so what would you do in that situation? Now that we've both got an anecdote and shown what we would do, we'd fucking ignore all the red flags.
No, okay. So now, as a me, who I am today, grown and matured.
Shall I reread the question?
Yeah, please.
What? That's not the question. What do you do if the guy you're seeing goes distant before Valentine's?
It's a lot to unpack. Why am I shy?
What is wrong with you?
Okay,
what would you fucking do?
No, there's a 3-part story to the response. Basically, the way, and you guys are actually getting like some dating diaries content right now. This is so weird.
Yeah, this is totally dating diaries.
The way I'm like trying to move going forward with dating is just being very clear and stop being so like, I'm so cool, I'm so chill. I don't talk about intentions. I pretend that I'm like go with the flow when I'm actually not.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like what are you looking for? We're kind of looking for the same things. And then I'll just hope that things progress at a normal speed and pace for whatever the situation is. And if it feels awkward, if it starts to feel awkward or weird, whether it's Valentine's or not, I would just have a conversation and be like, I've noticed that you're a bit distant. Like, is everything okay? Are we still on the same page or not?
Yeah.
And actually confront the situation, because it's actually less about will you be my Valentine and more about do you actually want to be with me ever?
And but also, why is it just around Valentine's that men get really weird? Like, it's just a day. It's like if you take me on a date any other day, but it's literally just on the day of love.
Because I think they think that like, oh,
that
like,
solidifies it and makes like, now you're my girl.
It's like,
who's trying to be your girl?
Like, we can do like relationship shit, but like as friends.
As friends, bro. Like, what?
Yeah. I think I would, like with the last guy that I was seeing, when he like was acting weird, I like so proud of myself. I put my big girl panties on. I was like, I don't really understand like what's the issue, what's going on. And I think that was actually too much for him, and that's absolutely okay.
Fine,
but that's my truth.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because my thing was like, don't act hot and cold. Like I'm not a hot and cold person. I'm very straight. So don't be like so on me and then not. And then you expect me to like, I can't fill in blanks of something that doesn't make sense. So you're going to have to open your mouth and explain like the situation.
Yeah.
And it was giving very much clueless.
Okay.
You know when they're like nodding and I'm like, what are you agreeing with? Like, why are we nodding? Why are we nodding here? And where is he now? Where is he now? I literally don't know. Like, I honestly could not. He's not on Instagram anymore.
Oh no! Wait, which one?
I mean, I never followed him. My big fat burger.
Your big fat burger.
All right, what would you do?
What would I do? I'm a little pussy bitch. I wouldn't say anything.
So even the you today?
The me today, if he started going distant. If he started going distant just before Valentine's
like you notice that like when you're messaging, the replies are like getting longer, might be like the next day, like he's not really like being attentive or like starting conversation. Like you're begging him. You're begging him to talk to you right now. You'd be fucking crying. You'd be like, Prinny.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. Because I'm such a loser that I would just be like, oh yeah, like that's his communication style, and like I'm so busy as well, so you just don't talk often.
No, we need to grow out of this. It's toxic.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Because it's not true. We're giving too much benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, because why don't you want to talk to me every single day of
your life? Are you Mark fucking Zuckerberg? Like, men like to act like they're
so
fucking
busy.
Like, are you like curing cancer? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I feel like I think I'll be like, yo, what's up? Like, I don't know. I feel really panicky. Sorry. I feel really on edge. I don't know myself right now. I haven't dated in so long. I really don't know what I would do.
Okay, what would you...
The ideal
situation of the person that you think you would want to be, what would they do?
They'll be like, sup? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Joking. No, I'll be like, Valentine's Day is coming up, so what are we doing? Like, I would want to just be open and be like, so what are we doing? And if they're being, I'll be like, what? Like, no one's dying. Like, just, what? Like, just fucking book somewhere. Let's go and have a nice meal. You can even cook for me at home. Like, I'm not picky like that either. I just want the effort.
Yeah. Like, let's not pretend that this day
isn't a day.
Yeah.
Even if you like bought me an ice cream, you went and walked by the Thames, like, I would be quite content.
Yeah.
Any of my potential bays, mildly, I'd be quite content with that for like newly dating. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for all the stops, but like, Show me a bit of effort.
I'm so shy.
I had to whisper that bit.
I'm so shy.
So yeah, but I am very emotionally damaged that I realised in this episode already. We're only like 10 minutes in. I got a lot of work to do.
No.
I'm not okay.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not. I'm acting through the...
Yeah. We're not okay.
But the thing is, honestly, I feel like in the context of like relationships, you can only test out whether you're okay when you're dating somebody
so
else.
I can't
like,
really
as
say.
a single person, I can
It's
tell
so
you that I'm good and I'm healed. I tweeted today, I was like, I'm healed. I was like, what did I tweet that? You fucking chatting shit, bitch. Like, what did you have? Extra
are
burrito?
you healed? Like, I don't even know what I'm healing from. I don't even know what type of girlfriend I am. Like, I couldn't tell you what kind of who I am, because it also does depend on the person. Because you thrive off of
but don't
vibes
mirror.
and not mirror, but like a reciprocated energy of some sort.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sorry, I just feel like I'm bare low. Like, I'm sleeping.
Right, let's go on to the next one.
Yeah, that was
Come
very
on, that was so long. That was fucking triggering as fuck. Right, you've gotten all dressed up for your Valentine's Day, but they don't show up. What are you doing? So, someone said, find a bunch of girls at the place I'm at, explain my situation, have a good time with them.
No, but that is that's cap. That's cap. No. Like, I love the like idea of it. But the reality of the situation is,
what's the opposite of pessimism? The optimism. Optimism.
Yeah, I just don't. It's giving like Disney movie.
Yeah, it's like, hey girls, I've just got stood up.
And they'll be like, sit down.
Yeah, like, do you mind if I hang out with you? Do you know what the girls are like? And they'll be like, okay, and
bad fight.
they'll be like, oh my god, on TikTok. So this girl came to Sabbath because she got her date didn't show up.
Me with my friends, I would be like, oh really? Do you need help calling a cab? Like, sit with me. Do you know how long it fucking took for me and my friends to all be available to book this dinner so we can chat shit about people we hate? You want to come here and dump your trauma? Better go over there, Jane.
But she's been stood up.
I'm joking. Nah, I'm actually a nice person. In my head, I'm actually more bad vibes than I am in real life. Yeah,
because you wouldn't do that in real life.
I think I'm so mean, but I'm actually not.
No. And then someone said staining and doing self-care.
Yeah.
I like that. So...
what would you do?
What would I do? So if I'm at home, or
no, okay, sorry, I don't know. I read it as in like you're out.
Yeah, I wrote it as if out, but one of the answers was staying in and doing self-care.
Yeah, fair.
So I guess,
this is your other way.
If I was out and he stood me up, I'll call you first, and I'll be like, you never fucking guess. Oh yeah, he stood up. I'll be like, what are you doing? And then let's say like, I'll be like, can I come?
No.
And I'd like maybe try and hang out with you, or I would just call a couple friends who I wouldn't be embarrassed to tell. Otherwise, I'm taking my fucking ass home, and I'm getting into bed and I'm crying.
No, yeah, period.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm crying. I might even if I'm out, I probably might cry there and then. I'll be on the phone. Where is it? Where is it, motherfucker? I can call the police. Like, I think my boyfriend been kidnapped.
Would you contact them? But I'm guessing they've been airing you.
That's how you know you're stood up.
Oh gosh.
You be caught. But the thing is, because I'm such a like pussy bitch idiot, I'll literally be like, he's either been kidnapped or like
someone's got his phone and they're texting it.
No, like I'm like he's in danger. But actually, he just hates me so much that he would rather stand me up than
on
just
Valentine's Day,
honest and say that he doesn't want to be with me. That if anyone's listening and they've ever been stood up, that is so horrible, and I'm so sorry you had to go through that, because I would cry.
Yeah,
I would cry. Realistically, I probably, if I was out, I would probably just go to the nearest bar and fucking have a drink. Really?
Well, when I was a little kiddie Bob, I was like 16.
Sorry, I'm not laughing. It's not funny. Why are you looking at me like that? Why
are you laughing so heavy?
Why are you making me laugh? That's so sad.
Yeah, at the cinema in Streatham.
How did you meet the person? Is that online?
No, free taekwondo.
Oh, so they know you?
Yeah, we knew each other. He used to be my little ting when I was younger.
So wait, what story time happened?
So we planned to go to the cinema like the following week or something, but I guess, I don't know, maybe like I didn't do a follow-up or something. But I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the day comes, I get ready and I go, and I'm standing outside, so I'm calling all through the day, like, no, like, oh, excited for today, and it's like, yeah, okay, but anyways, point is, like, they was like, oh shit, like, I didn't realise we was going to cinemas today.
But that's not really a standing up.
No, they forgot, yeah, basically, but obviously I was really upset.
Yeah.
So then I just went to my cousin's house, which I was going to do after anyways, but I had to get there earlier instead. But I waited outside the cinema for hours.
But that's a communication issue.
Yeah.
Should have been like, hey, like, are we still on? Or, well, I guess you learned that now. Then.
Yeah, but I was 16. I'd never been on a date before.
Oh,
I was the first boy that ever liked me, really.
Sorry. You sorry you had to go through that, but it's not really a standing up.
Can you add sad music in this bit? One sec. let me do my zoom in.
No, you literally give me too much work to do. I'm so sorry. Anyway, no, I've had that. Like it's like a soft standing up where the plans are cancelled, but they're cancelled in a way that is like it's so close that it feels like you've been stood up, but you're not because they've communicated it, and that is like really. I remember one in particular. I just fucking got drunk with Hannah.
Yeah, why not?
Because like I'm sad.
Yeah.
And in my head you hate
really
me.
bad. Yeah.
In my head you hate me, but actually in reality you do hate me.
Yeah.
It's not even in my head.
There's no question about
because
it.
for me,
why would you forget that you're gonna say like if I'm like the love of your life?
Do you get
if you like me so much,
that is exactly what
you
I was
would
about
want
to say.
see me and you wouldn't forget.
Yeah.
So that means I'm easily forgettable.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So I don't want to be someone like that anyway.
155%. That is literally exactly what I was gonna say, because I know how I feel when it's like I'm looking forward to seeing someone and like someone that I like, or like when they're messaging, I get excited. So even like the whole thing of like, oh, he messaged me back the next day, that actually means you don't want to talk to me. When you see my name come up on your phone, it annoys you. We all have them people that it's like, oh god, I'll get to it when I get to it. But like sometimes, I mean, we all play the stupid game like in the beginning, like I'm not trying to be too keen. Like the first couple of weeks it's like everyone trying, but once we're locked in, you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's not nice. I'm boring. Like, that's not,
you should want to talk to me.
Are you crying because you're triggered? I'm triggered.
I'm not crying.
You literally have a tear in your eye.
I'm literally dry-eyed. But I haven't cried in ages again. Remember when I went through that whole year if I didn't cry? When was the last time I cried? I cried recently, I feel like. And I was like, oh my God,
You cried over work.
That was the last time I cried, yeah, when I had my breakdown.
But you watched something on TV, you cried, no? But you were crying the other day. You were watching Honey.
Yeah, but that's not a real cry. Like, I mean, like an emotional, like, cry. Yeah, when I had my breakdown just for work clothes.
But I think
I'm a barrier.
Yeah, you like to act. And I think I said this on that Dating Diaries episode where it's like, you just want to go on like you're bad, like so hard all the time. Like, I'm a bad bit, like, I don't even get upset, do you know what I mean? Because like, with guys, and it's like, it's okay. Like, you're not the boss, like you're not the man then, like it's actually okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's just like, it is what it is. Like, an L is an L. Like, we all chop L's.
I don't even mind talking about my L's.
No, not talking about your L's as in like experiencing the L. You just like, it's like, you don't allow yourself to like really process the emotions. You're like, okay, that happened. Locked. Never gonna be nice to a man again. And that's not really their response.
Men do it all the time. They get their heartbreak at 12 years old, and that's it. They're never nice to another girl ever again in their lives. And then lovely girls like us get the brunt of it. So reparations.
Also, wow, this is really Dating Diaries episode. I love this though. I'm no longer going for my type. I've thrown my type
because it's not working.
Yeah, like literally, I was messaging my friend and I was talking to her about somebody that like she was a mutual, so I was trying to do the research, like who this, like is he weird? And she was like, oh, but she's like, oh, I'm not sure if that's like would be your usual type. And I was like, literally, my type has been traumatizing me all my life. Like, that's all I've got, like trauma and disaster. So I feel like my type is not my type.
Yeah.
It's so not my. I've got a really funny story for Dating Diaries.
I'm so excited!
Like the final nail in the coffin about why my type is no longer my type.
This is so interesting. I don't really think I have a type anyway. So all the guys I go for always look fucking different.
Not even looks, because my type is not a looks type; it's a personality type.
Personality type. Are they all the same star signs by any chance?
No. You know, I always go for like the cool guy, cheeky chappy.
Where's that got? The cheeky chaps are the fucking pricks of the world.
They just break my personality.
Yeah, exactly. I realise I have a mad attraction to Aquarian men who are born days apart.
Don't be a horoscopes girl.
Bro, PK Humble, it's his birthday today.
No way. Why is that your reference point?
And I was like, fuck, another Aquarian? Like, can a sister get a break, like, days apart from all the other people?
But what are Aquarius men even like?
They are great friends, awful boyfriends, in my experience. They are just, but I do think they're quite insecure. They're just like a bit of like, friends with everyone, a bit of a class clown, make people laugh, but like highly sensitive and like gaslighter to the maximum.
Is this like the textbook horoscope definition, or is this yours?
It's like a bit of both. Listen to this, right? So I made a friend, anyways. With this friend, we was talking about horoscopes, and I was like, look, I know as a man, you're probably thinking, shut the fuck up. He was like, no, I'm actually trying to get into horoscopes a little bit. Anyways, I was like, look, what are you? And he's like, Capricorn. I was like, fuck me.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, but I just like, I don't really get along with Capricorns. I just feel like, and it's not even on purpose, but like, the people I just tend to not like all happen to be Capricorns and shoot me. Anyways, I was like, look, like, he was like, oh, explain Capricorns. Honestly, I'm like, just met this person, didn't want to be mean and be like, we've got a fucking shit sign. Anyways, I was like, why don't you read it? So I let him read his characteristics on Daily Horoscope. He was like, what? He was mesmerized. He was like, this is literally me. He was like, and this isn't even like generic, like it genuinely. And I was like, told you, like us horoscope girlies.
Yeah, no,
we don't talk about it for no reason.
No, points were literally made each and every time.
So yeah, I've got a mad attraction to Aquarians, so I need to get over it.
Yeah,
Maybe I need to try like a Taurus. I've never been with
No, I just don't think it's about
the signs.
I think it's about the person, what it is in that personality that is attracting you.
Confidence. They've all got confidence.
Well, maybe that's like, not to therapize, I mean, I'm not like certified, but maybe it's like you're looking for something that you think that you're lacking in yourself.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like something that you're longing for, that you feel like you need, but it's actually not what you
longing for.
No,
Jacques, I think.
No.
Anyways, right, yeah. So that was excitable. So we will be doing these questions weekly so that we can hear what you kitty bubs have got to say.
What you got to say. And that basically is kind of like the love segment.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you're getting for Dating Diaries.
But speaking of love, the love of my life.
Dun, dun, dun.
That halftime Super Bowl performance. Honestly, it really, Hannah, I was on the phone to her and she was like, you going to start this Stan shit again? You going to start, you going to fucking, and I was like, I just love her. I just love her so much. Honestly, I really get, I'm having like a Beyonce Beehive moment, because you know when it's like people are acting like they're Rihanna fans, and I'm like, where were you when California King Bed was out? Like, where were you? Where were you? People act like they know her. What? Because upon the replay and work. Don't do that. You know, I've touched her before. Sorry, have I ever said this on the podcast?
No.
I touched her wireless.
Wow. now.
Yes.
It was that when you was waiting in the queue and you had to pee and you would.
I wasn't in the queue. I was stood
in
at the
front. Sorry, of the stage
from the morning.
Yep.
Till the end. I didn't move. That was my first time going to Wireless. Went with Georgia. We'd never been to. I didn't even like. You know when you're not exposed. I didn't really know what it was. So I didn't know that there's other things happening. No, I'm not, I swear to God, Amber, years later when I deeped what Wireless was, I was like,
there's bare stages, there's bare people.
I thought that's the stage.
That's it.
So we're standing there, so you know in between when it's like they're crossing that, changing the acts and like there's nothing happening at the stage. I didn't know you can go
to somewhere else.
I didn't even know there were fucking burger vans and shit. I think we had a packed lunch. Stood there, did not pee all day. When she danced and I touched her, held her.
What, touch held? Which one?
I don't know. I touched, stroke, held her shorts. And then, it gets better.
Go on.
So basically, this was around the time her grandma passed away. Grand Dolly, obviously, she's
yeah.
If you're a fan, you'd know that. If you're not, then she's fucking fake. I hate you not so much. She's pissing me off. Why do people act like they like her? They don't even fucking like anyway. I'm actually gonna cry.
What is going on? No. Why are you crying?
Wait, you.
Why are you crying? What? Why are you crying?
No. Whoa. Whoa, we have footage. I'm crying.
Why are you crying? No, Princess, why are you crying?
I'm on my period. No, what is happening? I'm gonna while I wipe my tears.
What is going on?
I'm gonna carry on this story. I'm actually crying. I can't tell whether I'm like actually crying or like I'm laughing, crying. I'm actually... Anyway, so I can't do this. You know what? It's been a while since I've cried on the pod. It's been like a year, 2 years. I'm crying.
I know, I don't know what to do. Do you want me to console you?
No, but I'm actually not upset.
I'm sorry.
I think...
Are you okay?
I'm on my period.
Alright, sorry.
You see the fucking size of my watermelon balloons? My fucking boobs are fucking size of fucking mangoes. Okay. Sorry, if you're new here, you just recently started listening to a podcast. Like, once every, like, year and a half, I cry on the podcast. Like,
that was so unexpected. And every time she cries, I look at her in shock.
No, and I literally...
I don't know what to do.
And I cry over things like this. Like, things that make absolutely no sense. Like, why... Anyway, so it was the time her grandma passed away, like, Granddolly. And obviously, like, she was going through a hard time. Like, her grandma, like, she really loved her, like, always posting her. And obviously, she still came out and, like, performed. Like, I would be, like, at home crying, you know? So... She had this guy that was doing like vlog, you know, like vlog content, like BTS.
It was so sick.
So he was like recording, blah 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 blah. Like I could see him, and I was like, God, like he's with her. And I was like, God, I've got to get a message to her. Like I've got. No. I used to be so tapped for her.
You're a proper stan.
No, I was a proper stan. And obviously, if you listen to Classic Manny Pod, I said that I had a
TikTok, Twitter,
like a fan
page.
God. So I think something that we were drinking, like the carton or something of like our juice box. I don't even know how I got. Why the fuck did I have a pen? I don't even know why I had a pen. No, I asked him
for the pen,
and then I wrote a thing. Said, "Hi Rihanna, you know, sending my love and condolences on Grand Dolly passing. Like I hope you're okay." And then I was like, "If you want to talk." Oh my God.
What the hell?
And the POV of the situation is, guys, I was grown.
Yeah, how old was you?
I think I was in like college. I'm gonna start crying again.
Please don't.
No, I'm not. I was like, I'm a big girl.
Yeah,
This is embarrassing. Honestly, if you need to talk, this is my act.
She's really gonna be like so Kelly.
And I said, that was my ad at the time. And I gave it to her, and I was like, can you give this to her? Like, please, can you give this to her? And he was like, yeah. And I literally kept refreshing my thing, thinking she's gonna message. And I was like, damn, that asshole. He threw my juice box in the bin. Like fucking sabotage my relationship building Rihanna. Experience. I'm not going to tap back into this because I feel like that was like really weird. I just cried.
I know.
That was so weird. Anyway, I say all that to say her performance was everything.
Sorry, but I really lost why we was even talking about Rihanna.
I haven't seen all the criticisms. So I know the hating hoes, they hating.
Yeah, they are.
What are people actually saying?
Stuff like, like she wasn't really dancing. Like we didn't need the level things going up and down. Like she's pregnant. She just had a baby.
But why do you care so much?
You go on that stage and do
design?
It.
Like you know when people start bringing up things and it's like, why do you actually care about that?
And the dances were great.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it was Global.
Yeah, Paris.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was her.
Yeah, I mean that's her.
That just makes sense.
Choreograph.
I really enjoyed it. I love the outfit as well. I think it was really cool.
Oh, I actually have a note on the outfit.
And she has bangers on. But she's got so many sick songs.
No, I love her. Oh,
I would have maybe have enjoyed.
If I wanted to be a bit longer.
Yeah, to be longer.
I was kind of like getting.
But it's not. They literally have like 13 minutes, and that's it. And half the time they cut it down because I remember watching the J-Lo documentary when she did.
J-Lo documentary.
Sorry, you literally just don't start. I wasn't watching J-Lo because I was a stan. I was just watching the documentary.
Like, who watches J-Lo documentary?
It was really interesting, actually, because then I found out that at the Super Bowl halftime, they don't have a long time, and they usually end up cutting their time. They're like, "Fuck, but we made all this set and everything for that time." Then they have to go back, change the choreography to cut things out because they don't got enough time.
Yeah. Sorry, J-Lo catching strays. So basically, what she wore, the oversized big red jacket, it was actually in tribute to Andre Leon Talley.
Oh,
so honestly, lovely. Literally gonna cry. So basically, I'm not sure if it is the exact coat that he wore or like a replica, but they were basically really close. And obviously, I think what? sorry, yeah. I'm not okay.
What is going on?
Basically, they were really close, and I think he styled her for the Met Gala. When she wore the yellow, he was like part of that creative team. Yeah. So this is the red jacket.
Ah.
As you can see, I do a little zoom in, and I think he wore that when he did collab with UGG. The UGG collab.
Right, yes. I do.
And
my God, I
do you remember that?
Yeah, oh, bless
and
it.
She wore the same thing.
But loads of people were also showing this comparison between things that Kanye West has worn and things that she's wearing. And obviously she's under his label.
No, she's with Jay-Z, Rock Nation.
Right.
But
something like that. And it was like the sunglasses, this jacket, and the same jacket, and the this and the that. And I was just like, people find things
that stop being
all the
weird.
Time. I really enjoyed it. She's got bangers on bangers, and obviously it is hard to choose which bangers you're going to choose to do. I don't know. I feel like some songs might have been able to be swapped out. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't think we needed diamonds.
Like, I actually really don't like diamonds.
Yeah, nor do I. That could have been
because it doesn't. It I don't know. It doesn't really speak to me.
Could have been like an SOS, please someone help me. It's love that song.
No, that's almost like Beyonce singing like
we
better working out. We better working out. You know what I mean? It's like okay, like
okay, fine.
But like no,
but she has so many good bangers. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. It was a great 13 minutes of my life.
You know what? I'm so happy that she's pregnant. It's not going to be a tour because I ain't got no fucking money, man.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God.
I'm hoping she's just like, look, let me just pop these utes out, then I'm done, and I can crack on with the music.
I don't know. I don't know if she even cares.
About the meet, but she's saying she's been in studio. We're gonna get an album. She has said it in interviews.
When? How long ago?
Of last year.
She said that last year.
Yeah, but like towards the end of last year.
She's trolling us.
You think?
Because this would have been the perfect time if you've been working on so much music. Drop her one single. It's like it's free marketing. It's the best you could do. You drop a single and then let the single run. Go have your kid, then come back.
Yeah.
I think she's on this business.
She does bits every now and then with people.
What lift me up?
Yeah, who's that with?
That was on the Black Panther.
Yeah,
that was terrible. I hate
that was awful.
But what I do love about her, she's literally at the businesswoman of the year. She's like, "What, you don't want to book me? Yeah, I need that Fenty product placement ASAP."
Yeah, you know you don't get paid doing that.
Yeah, no, you don't. What is this fly about? No, literally.
Do we smell?
Did you watch Black Panther?
No.
So obviously, you know, she was on her song was on the soundtrack. It was ended. It was the last song that was played in the movie. And literally, the Fenty product placement, there's a scene, it's like, something like, you're wearing makeup. Yeah, I'm using Fenty, shade 405. And I was like, no, Rihanna's got you lot in a check. Well, she's like, what, you don't want me to sing?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, you better open up that motherfucking script, y'all. You gotta put Fenty in there.
That's joke.
And then in her performance, obviously, halfway through, she's like... She's like, don't play with me and my coin for these babies. Yeah. I need to make my money.
Like, I'm getting my free ads in
right this minute. Oh, I love her. Not her having 2 under 2 though.
I know.
That means I have to do it now. No, literally. I woke up today and I was like, oh my god, like, I just want to
How
be pregnant.
old is she?
34. Yeah, Googled that yesterday as well. So obsessed with her.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Pop them out.
She's literally a billionaire. And she went from, you know what's so iconic about her? She went from being bankrupt to a billionaire.
When was she
that
bankrupt?
Is a flex. She was bankrupt. She went, I can't remember, like years back, she had like a dodgy accountant that was like just fucking up her money and shit. Yeah. She had like no peas.
Oh, that's peak.
Shout
out her. That means that I'm going to be a billionaire too. I have no peas as well.
Literally tap into that Rihanna anointing. No, I say all that to say, like, I'm just so obsessed with her and my brain has been scrambled ever since I saw that performance. So
evidently we have all just experienced it.
But doesn't everyone just love like vulnerable Prinny? I just feel like, no?
Love it. Bit of warning is always nice if I know it's coming, so I can like mentally prepare myself.
I actually what's the word? I had a Raven Simone like vision. I knew I was gonna cry. Speaking about Rihanna, I actually thought about it earlier, and I didn't force myself to cry. Sorry, like I didn't just force myself to cry.
I don't know what to say. Sorry, I'm quiet because honestly, for once in my life, I don't know what to say.
We were laughing, and now
we're crying. I was just like, this is fucking awkward for me.
No, to be fair, thinking if I was to actually identify and process, I think it stems from my inability to deal with death. I have a really
bad reaction to death.
Like anything that's like death. So a lot of the time, I'm toxic. Maybe I need to talk to a therapist. But like when there's things, people pass away, I rarely ever share. You know when people always do like on their stories. I rarely do it because it's just like. I rather not block it out. It's like, oh, okay, this person's died. That's so sad, but okay. Because if I tap into it, then it can unpack.
You take it very personally.
Yeah. I cried in a... Oh God, I'm always crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cadet.
Yeah. I find it weird talking about this in like, oh, this person, when they died, it was like, but they're dead. So yeah. But yeah, basically, after when Cadet died, we went out to take some, that was 4 years ago now, to take some content pictures down in the old Notting Hill. Anyway, we're in the cafe and like we're just eating our breakfast. Literally what happened, we're just talking about it like general people, and she just fucking started crying, but like proper bawled her eyes out, and I was literally just
it was like the tiniest calf.
It was so fucking small, so busy, just about got a seat. Like I literally elbows was touching the next person. I was literally sat there like, so what?
No, I do. Okay? I do it all the time.
No, and you really, really cry, and I'm like, I'm really bad at consoling people when they're emotional as well. Like I'm like the worst person. Like if you're sad, I can talk to you, but when the tears come, I'm like, I freeze. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, do I hug you? Do I touch you? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't know.
I'm a good thing with me. I'm not someone that needs consent. Like,
yeah.
Get off. I need to breathe.
Like, let me fucking cry in peace. Yeah, I'm very much like, if I'm crying, don't hug me. Like, don't touch me. Like, let me just cry. But then it's like weird. You just watching a person cry. Like,
eating a sausage.
But yeah, she's a little crier, our Prinny Ray. But we wouldn't change it for the world.
I am.
Yeah. She's a little crier.
Oh, I love episodes of just us. You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh god.
Oh, right. Okay. What else is on the agenda?
What else on the agenda? The old Brit Awards.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If I'm being honest, I didn't watch the Brits because no one has explained to me why it was on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sorry. Like, on a Saturday, the last thing I want to do is be following the fucking red carpet.
Like, I'm busy. I've got things
it's rude
to do.
I feel like it's rude.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're also, I feel like it's a secret agenda. They're trying to like, I don't know, they're hiding something. Or they don't want people to watch it. I don't know. They're trying to do something.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's all fake. Although, obviously, there's big controversy with H winning the hip hop and rap thingy. And H is like, it was literally like votes. Like, you should have got your fans to vote for you. Like, I wasn't selected. I was voted
Oh, was
for
it
to win.
Wait, are Brits votes?
Some of the categories are votes.
No way.
Yeah, way.
I didn't know that. But what that category didn't make sense for me.
Yeah, because
it's grime. No, it's hip hop, grime, and rap.
What does that mean?
And they're all and I'm not trying to bring race into it before people start getting upset, but it's like they are all historically black.
Yeah.
Musical genres. And I'm not saying white people can't exist in that space.
Oh, they can.
Why are you're basically saying this is the black category, y'all. Like,
literally,
like, that's literally what they're saying.
It's for the black people, the urban.
Like, we don't even know the difference, but like, y'all have that.
Yeah.
That's not okay. It's like putting like rock and country
in the same thing. Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
That's literally it.
It's not right.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that happened on the Brits. Stormzy performed.
Mm-hmm.
And in my hand.
What the note?
He sung hide and seek. That's not hide and seek.
Yeah, we're gonna need the subtitles of what bloody song that was supposed to be.
And really nice. I'm assuming Mel made me do it. Was a stylist because it was great. He was wearing like a brown two-piece, kind of like a mustardy brown, and everyone was in like that kind of like browns and beige tones. Really lovely. And he sat doing his thing singing, because he's a singer now. And I just thought, as Maya Jama, what the fuck do you do in that situation? Like, do people look, that song's about you, that whole album's about you?
Yeah, I'll just
or are people like, don't say anything, because we all know what everyone's thinking, so don't alert it. Like, what's she thinking? Like, I'm so intrigued from not a nosy point like place, but also like, well, how would that, if I was my job, like, what would I do? Like, what do you do in that situation?
I thought something controversial.
Yeah.
Oh, is it coming? Oh, okay.
I'm coming.
Sorry.
So I'm setting the scene.
Sorry.
So that's happened, right? And Amaya looks 10 out of 10 Stan Han. Anyways. And then Harry wins Album of the Year or whatever. Something like that. Artist of the Year, whatever. And he goes on stage, and this man who goes on stage with him, I don't know who he is, from his label, management, I don't know. And he starts saying, yeah, you know, like, me and my wife, chatting, like, thank you, yeah, me and my wife, we're gonna be like Stormzy and Maya in the back in the, like, how they were back in the old days. Thank you for the award.
Who's
and
the guy?
Some random white dude. I don't fucking know who he is. And it's like, you just said a really lovely thank you speech, and then said, now me and my wife are gonna pretend to be like Maya and Stormzy, like, back in the day. Like, why were you built like that?
That's
like,
really
what was the reason? Like, literally, what was the reason for you to say that? Like, that is so awkward because, one, it's public knowledge. Two, they're both literally there.
Yeah.
And three, he's just fucking sung a song that he basically wrote about her.
Was it like awkward faces in the crowd?
Everyone was, well, they didn't show the crowd, but like, but then afterwards, Harry was like, what the fuck are you doing, kind of thing.
Is
like,
it?
yeah. But like, yeah, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why did you have to say that?
God.
Do you even know them?
What else happened?
What is that girl's name? I want to say her name begins with Gold. Ellie Goulding.
Yeah.
And I don't know who the guy is. They go up to say the nominations, and she's wearing, you know, like the kind of top that Rihanna was, the red thing. She's like wearing like a dress and it's got that on it. And the guy's like, "Oh, you look lovely. Are those your real boobs?" And she's like, "No, mine are much more far apart, unfortunately." But yeah. Anyways, thanks to the nominations. It's like, men just don't.
Oh, so was she awkward about it?
Yeah, it was fucking awkward because it was like, "Oh, you look really nice. Are those
Why
are
don't
those
they
your
just
real
give them a
boobs?"
script?
Like, just literally, like,
there's something about this year's Brits though that I just feel like everything was
weird.
It was like weird, not weird, but it felt like it was rushed. I don't know how to explain it. Like, even the date, they never really made it clear that it was on the weekend. It was only like when I looked in the calendar, I was like, why is it on a Saturday? That's just
random.
that can't be right. That is weird.
It is weird. And
can someone tell me, sorry, if you're listening and you work in like the music industry, can you just let me know, like, was this going to be on Saturdays now? Like, is it X Factor? I don't understand what's going on. Like,
just keep it to the weekdays.
It's a weekday event.
Mo, the comedian, was hosting, so that was really nice, really lovely. With Clara Ampho doing voiceovers, which was also really nice, really lovely. And then what else? Apparently Harry Styles got called Sam Capaldi, but I didn't see that bit.
Harry Styles got what?
Sam Capaldi, but it's actually Lewis Capaldi, but I don't fucking know what happened there.
I don't know these people,
and yeah, so that was the Brits. Interesting, really lackluster, dry, boring, yawn.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can explain it. Kat Burns performed. I love her. So she's just like an absolute queen idol.
Yeah.
Anything she does in this world, I will stand because it's Kat Burns.
Yeah.
I really fancy her.
Okay, you should tell her.
Yeah, but then that's what you call like queer baiting.
Oh yes, okay, yes.
So I won't tell her. But that like, I can appreciate a good looking.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Yeah, and I fancy
she's
her.
Very pretty.
Like how I just fancy a guy. Like I fancy her, but I'm not queer baiting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
That's your update. That's your rundown of what I know.
That's my rundown. Well, to be fair, I mean, I'm not going to pretend to. I know, beat me, you're going to beat us, but we're not really doing like the whole red carpet review of Brits.
Yeah, not like the dedicated.
Not the dedicated one, but I will just say who I really liked real quick.
Go on.
So, I love Camille. I actually think she's my new obsession.
Let me see.
So Camille, she's singer.
Oh, singer-songwriter.
She's married to Tony Tone's brother. Are
they still married?
They just got married. It's been like a couple of years. Like, you got married like COVID.
Yeah, I know, but then they anyways, we'll talk about it after. I don't want to be
they're literally rumors. She's pregnant.
Oh wow. Congratulations.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, her. Because for a long time they weren't like anyways, it doesn't really fucking matter. She's
literally with him all the time on TikTok. Are we talking about the same person?
Yes.
We're not talking about the same
Camille.
person.
I haven't stalked her in ages.
Oh, clearly. Listen, if you're not a follower, so she basically did the like Rihanna, the whole like my belly bump out.
Yeah. Rihanna set that trend for everyone. Literally, like, I got a belly bump.
Now everyone is like so body positive. So she wore this kind of like tealy turquoisey dress that is like cut out on the belly, and then it also is like hooded. So yeah, it's like wrap around the body, very like mermaid-esque vibes, and it had the gloves. Gloves are on trend. You got to give them gloves and hood and cut out belly. I would say, and this, you know what? When I saw this outfit, I came to a realization that we are just absolute liars and our opinions are based on who we liked. Because if I didn't like her, I would be like,
that's what.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
But because I love her so much, I'm like, I love this.
Let me see.
Did I not show you?
What, Camille?
Literally just showed you.
Sorry.
Just showed you. But yeah, so that was my favorite look. because I love her so much. You are so weird. And just there's a lot going on.
I wish you could see what just happened in my brain. Oh my god! I basically zoned out for like 2 seconds.
It happens often.
So then when I zoned back in, I thought you like went on to the next subject. You're like, look, like usually I don't like because I didn't. And I thought you was gonna be like, but I really like this outfit. But I realised that you're still talking about Camille.
Yeah. Right, what was your fave?
Not my fave, but like I really liked what's her face? Where's she gone? Leanne Pinnock.
Oh my god, I'm on it now. Loved, yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
She's in Alberta Ferretti. It's like this orange split leg, very deep plunge, super deep, but also got a high neck that it's like almost like it's like a cobra. Snake, you know, the cobra, and then the hair, amazing. Love the shoes, love the jewelry.
I'm not sure about the shoes with the dress.
I feel like it's giving Shakira. Like I feel like it works. It's giving like okay.
But I loved it. I mean, Harry Styles looked great as well.
Harry Styles did look really good. That flower, I love a big.
Oh my god, Jessie J's got her belly out. Oh god,
everyone does.
I'm having a baby, guys.
Jessie J. I arrived. Stop the beat, not your face. Why you looking at me? Dirty, sucker.
That song is the epitome of overdoing it.
Stop, all right. Listen, she said, I'm pregnant now. I'm going to come back to the UK.
To be fair, I just think all in all, to summarize, I feel like the Brits is just very much a representation of people in the UK know how to dress.
Yeah, we do. I really liked Amelia Dimble.
Yeah. She's serving the looks.
Sorry, and Flo.
Yeah, and Flo.
And Flo. In costume, Patricia Pagas. Yeah. It's giving, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor.
What in the singing?
You know when Whitney Houston does it in the, I'm a survivor.
You better lay low.
You better lay low.
No,
you better lay low.
If you don't know this reference.
And thank you to Prinny. I did it.
Google Whitney Houston acceptance speech. It must have been a Grammy.
Something like
must have been a Grammy.
It is.
No, you better lay low.
What the fuck? And she is sweating. She is on that hard stuff. I don't want to be spreading rumors.
On that Percocet.
Percocet. She was on a new.
I'm a survivor.
It's like, why did you do that? You better lay low.
And on that note,